Hello, everyone. It's Erin Paige, and we're together again for a GLAAL story. Go live an amazing life. GLAAL, GLAAL. And today we get to hear from Jen DuBois, and I am so excited. Her heart is just so big, is so big. I'm so excited for you to hear her story. Let's take a listen. Jen, how are you?
Good. How are you, Erin?
I'm doing well today. I am thrilled to have you here. Well, I'm just going to stop right there because I know you have an amazing GLAAL story, Go Live an Amazing Life story to share with us all. So I'm just going to get started. I'm going to zip the lips and we're going to switch screens here.
Great.
Go right ahead.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me, Erin. This is such a great opportunity to be able to share and inspire people. That's my favorite thing to do. So this is so exciting. So like I was telling Erin before, I really was going to prepare something. And then I thought, I'm just going to speak from the heart because I think, especially during these times, that's really what we all need, right? We don't need all this scripted stuff. It's like you just want to be able to speak to people on a heart level. And so what I really wanted to talk about is my fearless 40s. So I really think that I've started to step into who I'm supposed to be and who I'm here to be. And that didn't happen until my 40s. I think it really started once I started getting out of my head and getting out of my own way, but my kids are getting older. And I started asking myself, like, who am I now? Who am I outside of being a mom and outside of being a wife? I know that there's all this stuff built up inside of me that I really am here and meant to share. And I've always been a personal development junkie, love personal development. I have probably my entire life, probably even as a child. So I've got like this wealth of knowledge and all these great ideas of things that I want to do and share. And I think it's been a matter of, I step up to it and I get to the edge and then I don't jump. I retreat. And that's what it's been for so long. And it's been in my 40s that I've just decided, you know what, why not, right? So like I mentioned, I am married. I live here in Kansas City and I've got two young adult kids. Both are seniors. I've got one in high school and one in college. So unfortunately, we are missing out on those graduation celebrations. But when this all passes, we're excited to celebrate with big parties. But anyway, when they started getting older and I knew that they were leaving and, we moved out here and I decided, you know what, instead of having a midlife crisis and getting that shiny 1974 Corvette I really want, I think I'm going to start my own business. So that's what I did. I started my own business, and what I realized is I grew more in that time of having that photo-based business than I have in my entire life. I've met so many great people, and I've had so many incredible experiences, and that business led me to having a business mentor. I've been making connections. I enjoyed networking and learned how to marketing, all these skills that I was just absorbing it all in like a sponge. And it just felt so good that the business itself wasn't necessarily my passion, which is what I found out. What my passion was truly connecting with people and making a difference. And so with that, I discovered life coaching. And it wasn't until I went to a retreat and I met a fearless living life coach. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds really exciting. And prior to that, actually, if we go back a year, at the end of 2018, I was asked to go and do a vision board workshop in Denver, Colorado for a friend of mine and her professional group of people. And when I was there at the last minute, I was sitting in the hotel room and I thought, I'm going to add the word of the year to the vision board workshop. And so my word of the year just came to me. It was fearless. And I had no idea what it meant. I thought maybe it's just meant for me to step out more and to share more of my gifts, talents, skills, whatever. It wasn't until September of that year that I met a certified fearless living coach. And I was just like in awe, you know, I was just like mesmerized by what she was saying. I'm like, that's exactly the coach I want to be. I came home, I signed up that day, went to LA 3 weeks later and just dove in. So I'm currently in the program, and it's just been, I never would have done that like 5, 10, 15 years ago. So it's just been absolutely amazing to be able to step into that. And I've really, like I said, the connections I've met, like Erin, I mean, it's just been incredible. So I've always tried to challenge myself and to continue to do fearless things in my life. I actually even wear a fearless necklace to remind me that that's kind of where a lot of this has really begun. But I've loved to help and inspire and empower people. And I feel like I finally have found my voice in my fearless 40s. Thank you.
I love that, because I'm going to switch this. All right. Well, first and foremost, thank you for sharing your fearless story. I love that word. But can I tell you what I saw? And I know that you are living an amazing life, or you are heading into more of that. And I'm quite sure other people will notice it as well. When you started talking about your life coaching and your fearless living, you totally changed. You totally changed the way that you talked, your ease, your passion. So I don't know, I'm quite sure I'm not alone with the viewers that I felt that shift in you. So keep going. That's awesome.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
And fearless 40s, I'm in that category as well. And it's really true. There are some shifts that happen. And when you're kids, we're in the same, I mean, that's why I think we connect so much, is that I have a son that's a senior in high school. So we're going through the exact same things, and finding our vision and finding our voice and standing up and standing in that fullness of fearlessness. When you reach that threshold of about 40,
yeah,
it's very powerful. Would you agree?
Absolutely. And I think that's the point where you either step into it or you completely retreat. And so I think and that's why I want to reach like so many women to, it's okay. Like, this is the time to jump, and I think you just kind of get out of your head a little bit when you get in your 40s too. It's like, what's the worst that can happen?
Well, and absolutely. And your kids are a little bit older, and, most people, their kids are a little bit older, and you're kind of preparing for that empty nest, kind of that next phase. So, well, I have no doubt that fearlessness in you will continue, and the fearless living and your coaching and all of that will continue. And I'm thrilled that you were able to share your GLAAL story with everyone, and how you have shifted into living an even more amazing life, because I know that you were living an amazing life before. But as I said, that shift in the way that you delivered, you're knocking it out of the park, girl, and just keep going, and everyone's going to be so blessed. I know, you're just like, you're blushing.
I'm super excited.
That's awesome. And, just to the synchronicities, I don't believe in coincidences. Like you said, your word of the year was fearless. Then you ended up with meeting up with this fearless living coaching and all of that. I mean, it's just perpetuating you forward. So to all of you out there, Jen, I think you would agree as well. Everyone, go live an amazing life.
Yes.
Go
Yes.
Be fearless. Jump. If you're standing on the edge, just jump, right. And if you stumble, I have this quote, and it's, if you stumble, make it part of the dance. Just make it part of the dance. Get up, just, and so go live an amazing life and be fearless. So everyone, thank you so much. And we'll talk to you,
Erin.
Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.